Hi everyone, Melanie Cameron here with the Cameron team with Coldwell Bankers Seacoast Advantage in Wilmington, North Carolina. I was reading an article in Keeping Current Matters about home inventory and why now is such a fantastic time for sellers to put their home on the market. And I thought there were some really good takeaways that I wanted to share with everyone in case you're a seller that are considering putting your home on the market and most likely have these same worries. Obviously, the biggest problem that we're having right now in the real estate market is lack of inventory. According to the National Association of Realtors, we have over 400,000 less homes on the market this spring than we did last year at this time. So obviously that changes the whole dynamic of supply and demand. Supply is really low and demand is really high and continues to be because interest rates are still very aggressive and low and people can just buy more house for their money right now. One of the first concerns that we're seeing sellers have, and I think probably the biggest, is the ability to find another home. I've talked with a lot of people. I've actually got several people that are ready to list their home but just have nowhere else to go and are worried that they won't be able to find what they want. They don't want to be in a position of selling their home and not having something to move into. Well, the key word here, folks, is leverage. Sellers never in my 27 years in real estate have sellers had more leverage than they have right now. We have successfully negotiated several contracts that enabled the seller either possession after closing in order for them to secure another home, or a leaseback situation where the seller has some time to get their home sold and closed and rent back from the new buyers to give themselves time to find something to move into. Typically, that's not something you see in a typical market, but buyers are so desperate to find something that they're willing to think outside the box and negotiate some of these terms that really end up being a win-win for both parties. The buyer gets the house that they want, the seller gets to sell their home, and everybody has time to do what they need to do. The other thing we're looking at is sellers are saying, well, am I going to be able to get the best price for my home right now? Folks, it has never, ever been a better time to sell your home. Buyers are paying premium prices. We're seeing still multiple offer situations over asking price. So you're going to be able to get, unless you're just completely unrealistic about what you want to sell your home for, I think you'll be very surprised about what you can get your home sold for in this market. If you have any questions about that, I'm happy to chat with you further. Another thing we're seeing is sellers are saying, oh, well, my house, this needs updating, my bath needs updating, I've got a few repairs that I need to do. I go back to what I said earlier, leverage. Sellers have all the leverage right now, and buyers are willing to take on a few more home improvement projects or updates that they probably normally wouldn't be willing to do. Again, because there's such low inventory, they're willing to take on those things yourself. So before you do any major home improvements or any major repairs, let's chat about it and see what we think would be in the best case scenario for you. Closing times. That's probably the fourth thing that we're seeing too, is buyers are concerned about the time from contract to closing and how all that works. Guys, that is all negotiable. You can negotiate the due diligence period. You can negotiate the closing date. All of that is negotiable. And again, the seller has the leverage. So they really are able to kind of say, hey, I can't close for 60 days. I need to close soon. And buyers are willing to work with them. So bottom line, it is a great time to put your home on the market. We can typically work around your concerns and negotiate on your behalf to help you find a win-win situation for you so that you can get into your next home and someone else, I'm sure, is waiting to get into yours. If you have any questions or concerns, call me anytime. You can call or text me at 910-233-2840. Again, check us out at thecameronteam.net. Follow us on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're here to help you any way we can. Have a great day, everyone.